while reading it, like just try to summarize it in one line, and also try to understand the connotation of the passage. Connotation means like whether the overall tone of the passage is positive or negative. Because once you are able to figure out what the connotation of the passage is, eliminating the options becomes really easy. And yeah, another thing I did was in English and in logical reasoning, I used to read the questions before I read the passage. So if you read the questions, then they are revolving in your mind while you are reading the passage. So if you come across the answer to any of the questions, it directly strikes you. Sometimes you do not even have to read all of the passage because you get answer to all the 5 questions even before you reach the last paragraph. So I think that save a lot of time and also help me with my accuracy.
Wonderful, wonderful. Seriously, these inputs are going to be sort of success mantra for our juniors. Now, how did CL mocks help you, Abhinav? How did CL mocks that you took in your journey of preparation help you?
CL mocks were quite comprehensive. They covered a wide variety of passages, and I think especially in ALET, what really helped me with CL mocks is they were very lengthy. I think double the length of the actual paper. So it really teaches you about time management. How, because in ALET you get only 90 minutes and you still have to do the same number of questions, right? So because of such lengthy mocks, it really taught me about time management and how to maintain your accuracy even while going quickly.
Fair. What about Shubham?
Two things. So I think one of the greatest benefits that CL helped me with, that in the mocks were of varying difficulty. Like in one mock, critical reasoning was extremely difficult, but in the next mock, it was easy. So it gave me a kind of habit of expecting the unexpected. So for example, it helped me in ALET because this year the pattern of ALET was completely changed. So because I was adapted to this changing pattern or changing difficulty kind of thing, I did not worry a lot when I saw the actual paper.
Great. Last but not the least, looking into the time constraint, Abhinav, what was the contribution of booster session in your journey of preparation?
So booster session, yeah, academically, so booster was very helpful, no doubt. Like we attempted a higher level of questions. Something which was not covered in normal classes, normal mocks. We attempted tougher questions and that prepares you for the worst on the final day. But another thing it really helped me with was create motivation, because you see that so many people are also doing the same thing around you. So many people are also attending the classes, they are also attempting these tougher questions, and sometimes, another person gets the correct answer before you. So it creates a motivation in you. I want to be the best. I want to be the one who gets the answer first. So I think one thing the booster really helped me with was to maintain this motivation all the way up until December. Because I think normal classes got reduced in August something. So after that, I think personally, I am not a person who can stay motivated while studying at home. I really don't think I could have been that motivated to the end. So I think attending the booster classes every day, no doubt it was very helpful academically, but even on a personal motivational level, it helped me quite a lot.
Fair enough. The competitive spirit, right? What about you, Shubham?
Okay, so actually I wasn't enrolled in the booster program, I was just enrolled in the normal program of that.
Okay, you were not the part of boosters.
No.
So, okay, fair. Clap for them. Customize and personalize success mantra, taking your experience into consideration. Starting with Shubham now. खुद का होना चाहिए. Yes, to your juniors.
Okay, so like the entire preparation strategy.
Strategy, as in the success mantra, the principle जो follow करने से बच्चों को फायदा होगा आपके juniors से. They will benefit perhaps.
Okay, so one thing I think you should follow is keep going. Like मुझे याद है कि I used to give a lot of mocks बीच में, and oftentimes my scores in these mocks were not very good, and I felt demotivated at not studying for a day or two, stuff like that. But I noticed that जब मैं ये करता हूँ, so it is harming my preparation. So I would say कि this is specifically applicable to mocks. कि आप जब भी mock देते हो, mock देने से पहले and while giving the mock, think that it is the actual flat paper. But once the mock is over, think that it is just a practice paper. Don't let mocks affect your preparation. क्योंकि what I noticed was a lot of people were getting very low scores in mocks, they thought that उनका नहीं होगा, and many of them I knew did not even give flat. And while बहुत लोगों के बहुत सारे आ रहे थे mocks में, they got overconfident and उनका actual flat बिगड़ गया.
Okay.
So I would say कि keep mocks as a practice here, but don't depend on them. And keep.
Great. And your success mantra?
Alright, so I have a few things. Firstly, do not be overconfident, because see, there will be mocks when you will do very well. You know, you score in the very high ranges and you think ki, "Yeah, I have scored so well, what do I have to worry about now?" And that point is precisely where your downfall starts. So first of all, do not be overconfident, keep going at an even tempo. And yeah, obviously corollary to this is ki, do not get the confident as well. You will have good mocks, you will have bad mocks. The thing is just to maintain an even tempo and keep going. Do not worry if you have a bad mock, and do not be over the clouds if you have a good mock. Just keep a level head and keep going. Then the success mantra to see, you will hear a lot of preparation tips here today. So one thing I would recommend is do not just copy and paste it into your preparation. Try out everything, because CLAT is an incredibly subjective exam, as all of us know. All of us have different strengths, different weaknesses, and you have to figure out how you can manipulate them to your own benefit. So yeah, you will be hearing a lot of different strategies here today, but I would advise you, do not just copy and paste them. Try out different things. You have 7 months to go until the exam. Just try out different things, find out what works for you, and stick to that. And yeah, last thing is just hard work. There is no success to hard work. Hard work is no one's domain. Even if someone else might be smarter than you, at the end, hard work is what matters. So yeah, keep working hard, be consistent, and you'll make it.
Great.